guys? So I wanted to take a break from singing for a moment, and I wanted to talk to you all about something very personal, very um, important that I've been dealing with recently. There are certain parts I'm going to leave out just simply because I've heard from a few people that my possible family doesn't want me talking about this, but the ones that I know for sure are my family, but that I've pretty much lived with all my life, or that I was adopted into. I'm not talking about those. I mean, those I know, but the family that I haven't got verified yet, I'm gonna leave that out of this. I'm not gonna talk about that. So, but what I do want to talk about is me. Okay, I get along with pretty much everybody. I'm an easygoing person. I'm fun-loving. I don't discriminate against race. I don't care what race you are. We're all equal, and I mean, I love people. I love being entertained by people's character. And I'm gonna take these off. I love to talk, and I probably should be a talk show host or something, or do something like that, because I love talking as much as I love singing, and I write songs. I've been writing songs ever since I was 8 years old. Since I was 12, excuse me. I've been writing poetry since I was 8. I've been singing ever since I was 8 years old. I've been dancing ever since I was 7.5 years old, pretty much. Basically still 8, right? And I'm gonna tell you something. I don't give a damn who you are. I'm not afraid to talk to you. Alright? I will talk to you, and I don't care if you talk back or not, but if I like something, I'm gonna tell you, hey, I like it. If I don't like it, then I'm gonna tell you up front, I don't like it. That's just me. I have an opinion. Yes, I have ADHD. I ramble sometimes. I mean, there's really not much I can do about that. I mean, I could take medicine. I could take like Adderall or something, but really rather do that. Rather than doing that, I'd rather just not have an excuse to use a stimulant, or not have an excuse to use a narcotic or something that is potentially going to disrupt the flow of things. Now, I can smoke every now and then, and that really doesn't interfere with anything so much, because, I mean, yes, smoking's bad for you. I don't even smoke that much. Smoke every now and then when I get stressed out. Yeah. After a year of not smoking at all, keep in mind though. So, I've smoked like maybe 4 times in the last year. Maybe, no, about 7, yeah, 7. Just be honest, about 7. But I just want to let you guys know, I haven't had a man physically in 9 months, and I thought it was really going to be hard, and it's really not as hard as I thought it was. I mean, it was hard at first, but it's not anymore. It's easy, and I'm focusing on school. I'm trying to get my life together for my kids. I have a wonderful support group. My adopted mother and my sisters have been really helpful in this transitional period. I'm 25 years old. I'm going to school for what I love, and there's not a day that goes by I don't think about my kids. My 2 youngest ones are in Mississippi, and I get pictures of them. I try to keep in contact wherever possible. And I sent them Christmas, and I hope it got to them. I think it did, but yeah, it did get to them. I do what I can. I'm not a bad mother. So if anyone out there thinks that I'm a bad mother, just because I don't have my kids right now, it's not because I did anything wrong. It's just that I don't have the money right now. I'm trying to get my life together for my kids. Everything that I do is so my kids will have a better life. I don't want my kids having to live off of welfare. That's no way to raise your kids. I mean, I'm not condemning it. I know people have to, and I've had to do it before. But while I have the opportunity right here to take advantage of, and have the opportunity right here to go to a really good school and preparing me for a really awesome career, I might not get exactly the job that I want right away, but it's a way to get my foot in the door. I'm learning about the studios. I'm learning about the patch bay. I get to sit there and work with some of the industry's veterans, and I listen to these guys because they know what they're talking about. I listen to everything they say because they know what they're talking about, and more than likely they know something I don't. I just now figured out how to use Final Cut Pro today. I didn't know anything about it. I mean, I'd heard about it from other students, but I never used it. So I had a student show me kind of what to do with it. Even though what I wanted to do still didn't work. Oh well, I learned something today. It was very helpful. I had desktop production next quarter, and it's going to come really in handy because we have to know how to do that. And I'm going to take my book bag off. I'm sitting here with my book bag on. And so we have recording. We have weekly assignments that we have to do. We have lab assignments in Studio 6 over there. And I don't know if some of you, I guess, that might end up watching this might be familiar with the Mackie console, and we use Pro Tools. We use the Digi 02 over there, and we have the RNC compressor, and we also have an LXP reverb system. We have another one there. Don't remember the name of right off the top of my head, but we didn't use that one on my final exam. We learned about the media. We learn about, copyright. We learn about publishing. We learn about all different kinds of geeky, tweaky, nerdy stuff you have to know in the music industry. And I thought I knew something before I came here. I thought I knew something, and then I'm like, whoa. I don't know shit. I came here and I got in. By the way, I tested out of my English classes, just to let you know. I made a 98 on English grammar, 99 on reading comprehension. I'm certified in English grammar anyway, so I knew I was probably going to pass that. I don't even have to take those classes. But I am at a good point in my life. So if anybody out there may have misjudgment about me, I am here to inform you that everything that you think you know about me, trash it. If you have any negative thoughts about me at all, trash them. Just get to know me. Okay, I talk to celebrities a lot just because I don't want it to be weird when I get there. I'm in the same field as you. More than likely at some point in time, I will have to work with you. I will be running into you. I will more than likely be in an event that I might end up sitting next to you. I don't know. But at some point in time, I'm going to have to not be afraid. And I'm trying to prepare myself for when I get there, um, so that it won't be so awkward, because I'm not just in a fan stage anymore. I'm in a professional stage to where I'm going to have to be comfortable around you guys. I mean, it's not so much to where it's like, oh my god, it's Evan Sevenfold. Oh my god, I'm gonna freak out because I just can't take it, and oh, I want to go rip their shirt off. No. Why do fans do that anyway? I've never been that type of fan. I've always been that type of fan that'll go up to you like, hey, that's cool, you know, you had an awesome show there. You were fucking killing it up there, man. Like, hey, you know something? I'm a recording artist too. My name's Salem Rose. Well, my real name's Chelsea Leanne Harlan. My stage name is Salem Rose. Here's my contact information. And I'll write it down for him, sign it. And then I'm like, oh, by the way, I loved your show. Yes, I want a copy of your CD. And if it's like something like the Warped Tour I went to last year, some of the bands I didn't even know. I didn't know anything about them until I went. And they had the CD players there and headphones. And they had their CD. And I go up and was like, hey, who are you? Okay, so what's the deal with you here? What's your hype? I don't know anything about you. And so they'd be like, here, well, you know, take a listen. And so I'll listen to their song and be like, oh, wow, that is some good stuff. I like that. Yeah, that is good. And I'm like, hold on just a minute. I'm going to get some money out of the ATM machine. I'll be right back. I got you. You know? And I'll just like, I'm just real like that, you know? Some people can't handle a girl that's outspoken. Sometimes it's intimidating to them that I am going to speak my mind. I don't give a shit who you are. I'm going to speak my mind. And I have an opinion. You either take it or leave it. If you don't like it, I'm not paying you to like me. I'm not paying you to be around me. My friends that I consider friends like me for me. They get me, okay? I don't have to explain to them why I am the way I am. They just get me because I'm me. You either take me or you leave me. You love me or you hate me. It's black and white. Simple as that. I'm just cool like that, you know? I'm not gonna freak out just because some celebrity's there. Even if it's one that I'm familiar with, yeah, I might get nervous. Like if it was Adam Sevenfold, or if it was Good Charlotte, or Simple Plan, which oh my god, I feel like such an idiot because I walked by Simple Plan's table like 3 times before I realized that I'd passed it at the Warped Tour, and by the time, it's so fucking stupid. By the time I got there, they were already gone in Canada. They were performing like way early that morning, like at 9 something. I didn't get there until like 11 something. But their signing was around that time, like 10 or 11. So it was around there. I was there when they were doing the signings because I asked one of the guys that worked there, and they said, yeah, they were doing signings. And I'm going to tell you, people that work for the Warped Tour need to organize things better. The bigger groups that you know people are going to be wanting to crowd around, they're really big, they've been in the business for a hell of a long time, put those out front where everybody can see it because everybody wants to be there. Don't have it stuck off in the back somewhere where nobody can find it. Duh. I mean, it just makes sense, right? It's like, okay, if you have this famous painting of Mona Lisa, and you have this little picture that some kid drew, yeah, the picture that the kid drew might be really good, but 9 times out of 10, more people are going to want to. People, okay, I'm going to say it like this. People who's never seen an actual picture of the Mona Lisa, people that would actually be interested in looking at the Mona Lisa picture up close, they're going to want the Mona Lisa picture within range